So what we're looking at here is we're trial fitting the outer sill, and I've put the door on. Got a 5mm gap down the door there, so that's where it should be. The gap along the door there at the bottom is not bad. Yeah, it's sitting in, but you know, I haven't adjusted the hinges too much, as I can't, because it's not really attached at the bottom there. But I've marked where it's got to go, and made sure the alignment with the end of the door and the sill is nice, so that's good. So that's going to go in that position. So what I'll do now is just fix up the tab, make a new tab to weld on the bottom of the car so I can mount the guard, and then I'll be able to check that gap, and if all's good I can start putting on the outer sill. So things are coming along there, not too badly. Righto, trying to continue to fit this outer sill properly, so I'm going to stick the front guard on here now. But I just had to make another one of these brackets. It was pretty rusty and crapping, flimsy and thin, so I made a new one. Just treated these guys, clamp it on with the rust converter. Seems to do a good job. So stick that on now, then we can stick the guard on, have a look at the gaps down between the door and the guard. Well, with the guard on, I have about a 9mm gap there, and I have back up here about 3mm. So it's 12, so moving the door along a little bit gives me a 6mm gap each. Ideally I'm looking for 5. So I'm able to do a bit of work on the guard, pull it down further, because at the moment I still got this crappy front on it, and it's got all sorts of shit holding it up, so that gave me a couple of mil there, I expect. So I think for the most part I can safely say from this alignment that the outer sill is pretty well in the right spot. You can see my quality door there. Cool. So what I've done here is stripped back the paint from the outer sill, and I've sprayed it with the weld through primer all the way along. So wait for that to dry. Oh, other side as well. Yep. So wait for that to dry, and then I'll do the bracket that holds on the rear window. So I'll weld that onto the, I've marked out, weld that onto the sill, on the top of that, and then I can put the sill in. So, getting closer. Well, this afternoon's effort's got me finished pretty well with the outer sill on the right hand side. It's all plug welded and spot welded along the bottom there, all the way along. That's good. Along the inside here, all been welded in now. Done the floor up on there. Just got that A-pillar panel coming this week. Fix that up. And the floor, of course, to do down there. But I think my next task will be probably doing this A-pillar and this windshield support up the side here from the A-pillar. Bit of work in that one. And then the next big project will be sorting out this panel along here and getting that fixed up. I've had to cut a lot of it out, get to it, get the rust out. So on we go. So just sanded back this arm here, and wow, had bog literally just filling holes. I'm going to try putting on some of this action gel now and see if we can sort some of this rust out, get it cleaned up, and I'll probably do a bit of lead wiping on that. So we'll give that a go and see what happens. So this stuff's worked pretty good on the roof, so I'll just put a little bit on there. This isn't going to go well. It's a gel, so it's supposed to stick to a degree, which it sort of does. Just paint it on there. So I'll let this sit for about half an hour, and then we'll see how it comes up. Just see if it looks any better. Well, there it is after the first go at it, about half hour. So it is starting to improve, but I've got to give it a scrub and give it another few goes. And I reckon weld that hole up, and then this will be a good candidate for lead wiping, especially around this area where it's all been depressed and knocked in. And there is also a big depression here which was filled with bog, so we'll lead wipe that as well and see how it goes.